Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary, and this time around we'll be playing the Ullr in Assault. And Ullr in Assault is a pretty interesting one. I like to play Ullr just because he's a lot of fun and I like his kit. But in Assault you can have the issue that you're out of mana a lot. Kind of depends on what your team comp is too. We do have the Sylvanas, so that should help out a lot since the plants you can throw out will regen a bit of your mana. I'm going for shifters. This is before the recent patch, by the way. That's why it's still 2350. They increased the cost on it a little bit. I still think shifters is very good. I don't think it really mattered too much that they increased the cost because it's just very, very powerful. I'm not sure if they'll keep it this way though. I think at 2500 shifter shield is still a little bit too powerful. But yeah. Shifters is going to do a lot for me now. And I can buy an additional item with that for a little bit of power. I'm kind of thinking that I might want to get a Hydra's Lament depending on how bad of mana issues I'm having, since that will help me out. But, well, that completely depends on how well the mana sustain from Sylvanas' Cactus will be enough. If it's enough, then it's good. If not, a little bit more difficult. They do have a couple of warriors on the opponent's side. Hercules, Guan Yu, and the Ullr Shen. So a good amount of regen on their side, only on the three of those. Well, you all know Hercules. Guan Yu as the healer, and of course the Ullr Shen with his ultimate. Just a lot of healing they have. And another physical on their side, the Humbot. So the only magical and range they have is the Scylla, which shouldn't be too much of an issue for them. If the Scylla builds properly and plays properly, they still have a lot of magical damage. So still something that can be difficult to deal with. But that can kind of give us an opportunity to counter build. If we go for some physical defense, then that will help out. Since they have 4 physicals, since the majority of their team is physical, we shouldn't have too much of an issue with that. Decent damage on the Humbots. We'll take some healing from the Guan Yu, but so far at half HP, I've considered that good poke. Definitely good poke to keep him down. He will be healed up by the Guan Yu a bit, but it cost me a lot of mana. So as long as we're not fighting, I think I'll just stay inside this radius just to make sure that I get that mana regen. Otherwise I'll be out of mana very, very shortly. I mean, I have 26.7 MP5 at the moment while I'm standing inside the area. And as you can see outside it's only 6.7, so that means I get roughly 20, well I get exactly 20 MP5. See if we can hit something. Decent damage on the bots once more. Kali is forced into her ultimate though. Try to jump into a wall, it's not going to do me much. So I'll take that crush unfortunately. Try to jump in time, but my cursor was a little bit inside the wall and then stuck. Wow! That pull was very good by our Sylvanas. And he got pulled as well. But the pull from Sylvanas actually continues. Same for the Hercules one. So they kind of swap places on that one. Hercules drawing the short end on that. Because, well, he's inside our tower and I had an axe in his face. But damn, that was a very good pull by our Sylvanas. And again, good damage on the Humbots. I'm kind of forced into my Fury. But they did use Scylla ultimate there. It looks like Ullr Shen goes for ultimate. Won't get a lot out of it. We do get the Fury on the Scylla because of that Thanatos ultimate. And that kind of washes up the fight. I'm out of mana, so I'll just stay inside the plant range once more. Okay, not bad. I mean, to be fair, I can't say anyone is playing poorly so far. Even on the opponent's side. I mean, only the Hercules died because he got pulled by the Sylvanas, which was pretty impressive. While he pulled the Sylvanas. And we kind of got him in the tower range for a bit. Triple root, not bad. Actually, Hercules could follow up on that and get a triple pull with his 2 into a triple thriving strike. That would be a lot of pain. Although they don't really have any ultimates left. I think they used everything. Except for maybe Guan Yu ultimate. Or Hercules, because he died so quickly. Not sure. Nice dodge. Trying to do something sneaky. Well, it's not really sneaky if you throw axe to his face, but I don't have an axe. I'm kind of used to getting a lot of cooldown reductions, so sometimes I tend to swap thinking that my axe is already up, but it isn't. Kind of depends on the game, of course, but I usually get cooldown reduction. I don't really like to build. Let's see if we can help out. Oh, that will hurt a lot. Looks like Sylvanas will be able to survive this though. Nice. Okay, so they did use a good amount there. But yeah, I don't really like to build Ullr as a basic attacker because I like his ability so much. Let's hit that axe. Nice pull by the Sylvanas, again doing a good amount of damage. We won't be able to finish him off. I did miss my 3 unfortunately, otherwise he would have died. But that stun was just in time for the for our Stantos not to get pulled by that. Come on. Oh, he healed enough. Will still hit him. Oh, rest in pieces. They are healing so much. We are healing a lot too though. I mean, considering we're fighting for so much and everyone is quite low on HP almost all the time, I still feel like we're doing very, very well, both sides, in surviving, since it's only 1 kill on both sides so far. That's actually pretty nuts. Oh, that was close. Definitely would have been a kill on the Ullr Shen. And, oh nice, another axe. Again, an axe to save the life of our, well, this time our Kakuma. I hit nothing on that Herc. What has he built? I think he has physical defense. Or some form of defense. Maybe he has shifters too, not sure. Let's use Fury. I don't really want to risk anymore. Oh, I got hit by that, can't believe that. Just barely in range of that crush. Quite low on health. And, well, mana not too shabby either. So I'll just stay here for a bit. Let Sylvanas heal up. Luckily the Ullr Shen isn't leveling his 2. Even though it doesn't increase the root duration, it still increases the amount of poke damage he can do from the distance. So it's definitely not bad for Ullr Shen to level his 2. I feel like you get more out of it, to be honest. In Assault at least. Since you can just poke a lot more. I mean, what is 40 damage going to do? Well, I'm dead. I guess that's what the 40 damage is going to do. Rooted in place, got pulled by the Herc. Should have swapped immediately after I got rooted. That was my bad. But looks like my team is able to get a kill in return. Definitely not bad. And I do have a good amount of gold. 2,500. I can go for a Jotuns, but I feel like Hydra's Lament will do me more good. Since I'm out of mana almost the entire time, getting Hydra's Lament is pretty good. Boots wouldn't be too bad either, but I'm not really feeling like it. I mean, I've been pulled twice. And since I got pulled twice in a row, I kind of died for it. But if I get pulled once in the beginning and once at the end, before I die, then I'll have Fury on both, both the occasions. And I should be fine. So I'm not too worried yet. Although boots do help you avoid Hercules a little bit better. So if you're getting... Ooh, nice pull. If you're having trouble dealing with an Hercules, boots is usually a good option. The faster you are, the more difficult you are to hit. Of course, you still need to just keep an eye out for him. I mean, if you're walking way too obvious of patterns, or just try to run away from a Hercules that's as fast as you are, then you won't be as lucky. Also a little trick if you're against Hercules, probably mentioned it a lot already, but if he goes for the 2 and you time it correctly and move forward instead of backwards, you can be in the blind spot, so to speak, where you still take damage from Hercs too, which can be annoying, but you won't get pulled, since it only pulls on the outer range of it. But that's fine. And yeah, Akali forgot to buy items, so won't be dealing that much damage. But I guess you can just get a lot online once you actually die. Maybe that's one of the reasons why we didn't get that many kills yet. But that's fine. Oh, I was way too late on that one. I could have stunned him inside the tower range. That would have been pretty good for us. Since the bot definitely would have taken more damage then. Maybe even died. Not sure how tanky he is, but if he doesn't have defense, he'll just die instantly. Let's try to poke them down a little bit. I don't want to poke too much with my abilities, since I can heal it up pretty easily. And it will just cost me a lot of mana, which I need to regen. Although I do have the Hydra's Lament regen now. Still don't want to do it too much. That's actually good damage. See if we can do some axe battle. I'm not even sure why I'm trying to do it in the axe. The amount of lifesteal I get from it is almost non-existent. So I think I'm better off going for the range. Come on. Oh, that is some juicy damage. Nice basic attack cancel. I really like those. Also one of the reasons why I like... let's see, can we get him? Nope, we cannot. That's also one of the reasons why I like Ullr a lot, because you can basic attack 1 basic... well, better choice is stun. Basic attack, 3 basic attack, 1 basic attack. And now you just destroy someone straight up, especially with Hydra's Lament, since you get additional damage on your basics after each ability. Looks like the Umbats is not going to leap in or teleport in, that's why I swapped, just to make sure that he, well, has that threat to him if he decides to change. Or teleport. Okay, rest in pieces. Let's see if we can get the Umbats at least. Jump over the Herc. Don't have any mana left. Let's just go inside the cactus range again, get some mana back. It will be a little bit quicker, as you can see. Mana regen is way higher. It's 49 MP5 now because of the Hydra's Lament. If I'm low on mana, I'll just regen a lot more. So with that, I'll be able to just sustain my mana pretty well, considering I'm an Ullr without Transcendence. Okay. It's not going too bad. 3-1 and 3, able to just do a decent amount. We aren't really able to do a lot against them though. I feel like they are really... They do have a good front line, which makes it a little bit more difficult. I definitely need to get some penetration. Nice combo! Very well done. Eric's taking a lot of damage. Dies to the ultimate. That's good for us. Let's see. I probably don't really want to go for the Ullr Shan. Fury by the Scylla. Well done by the Fury. The Fury was just very good by the Scylla, just to avoid the Kokon ultimate. Definitely would have hit her if she didn't use it. And she probably could have died, since, well, I was still attacking her. So definitely a good response with the Purification Bead. I mean, sometimes I buy Fury and I'll just not use it the entire game, like now. I just have that bad habit. Sometimes I just don't use it. I usually use it for those obvious abilities like Umbatsu Ultimate or Hercules 2-1 combo. But if you look at the opponents, if you get rooted by Scylla, you can die. If you get rooted by the Ullr Shan, you can die very easily. Even when you get stunned by the Cavalry Charge from the Guan Yu, you can still die very, very easily. So it's not something that you should get accustomed to, not using Purification Beads, just because you think it's not one of those major CCs. I mean, if you get push-pulled, you're just straight up going to die, especially with their comp. I mean, Scylla can root you afterwards, Ullr Shan can root you afterwards, and they just can do a lot of that. Oh, I missed the axe. It sucks. If I hit that, he didn't have to use his Fury. Well, at least he was able to use his Fury. He didn't trust me. Well, that's not fair to say. He might not have used it if I hit the axe. I mean, you can hear the sound from the axe hitting. So that gives you enough information, if it comes to it. I did stun him. Nice. And a pull by the Sylvanas will put him in place too. Not hit. Oh, that was a good taunt. That was a very good taunt. That was actually a very impressive taunt. That Ullr Shan taunted me as I wanted to jump. So I got hit, not only hit by the Scylla ultimate, but I also got hit by the boulder from the Hercules. So that was just a little bit too much. Let's pick up the Shell though. I feel like Shell will do me more good than the Sanctuary. Since Sanctuary only works for me, and I feel like I can just make sure that we don't take as much damage. And since I'm quite safe, as long as I don't get CC'd into the ground, I should be fine. Let's get a Jotuns. It's not as much penetration, since it only gives you 10 flat pan. But I have 30% CDR now, which I really like to get as, well... He's doing about AFK. Not something that I can really find out though. They're trying to get the Phoenix. I don't think they'll be able to though. Oh great. He has Frostbound and has Thorns. Nothing more annoying than that. Looks like Doombots is he AFK? No, he's not. He is moving. He's not really doing anything though. But we are able to pick up the Guan Yu. So that's definitely good. I mean, that's our healer. Come on. Yeah, I hit him. Sweet. And another kill. Onto the Ullr Shan. That's going to be a double. Let's chase down the enemy if we can. Don't have any mana, but I get a decent amount of regen. Because of the Hydras. And I get it on the move. It's not something that I have to stand still for. inside of the range. Let's just get this tower quickly. Not too much of damage since we don't have the minions just yet. But it allows us to go for the towers a little bit easier. As long as our minions are alive, we can just continue to push. What is that Humbot's doing? I'm not sure. Oh well. Let's push up while we can. Excuse me. A little bit of a yawn there. I think. Oh, we can definitely get this. Look at that damage. With the minions here, just the amount of damage you can do is just so much more. Come on. Oh, that taunt was very good. I was just about to cast my 3. Looks like I'm not able to finish it off. Get sundered, so I kind of need to retreat. I don't want to take a lot of extra free damage if I get hit by that. Nice pull. Push won't do any good because I do have the Fury. Let's see if we can finish off the Guan Yu. Nope, out of range. Still mana issues. I really would like Transcendence at this moment. There aren't really any other good mana regen items. I guess there's one that can help you out. I don't really know. Oh, I tried. I knew he would teleport. I mean, he hit the Kali last. Kali was so low on HP, but I think he crit with that basic attack he did. Otherwise, I think the Kali would have survived. I at least imagine she would. But yeah, there aren't. I don't know. It's in the same tree as the Shifter Shield. Oh crap, my teammate got killed. I need to jump it. Oh no, that hit me. Are you kidding me? That Guan Yu would have died so hard if that ultimate from Shield didn't actually hit me. Oh man, I really thought I was in the air in time. I hate that little wind-up you have on some dashes or leaps. Well, not so much dashes, but mostly leaps. That you feel like I'm already off the ground. I can't get hit and you still can hit. So that's unfortunate. Also, if the other didn't die to the Syl ultimate, I wouldn't have been hit by it anyway, but I guess I can't really blame him for that one. Let's get a Brawlers though. I rather would have gotten the Titan's Bane, but they have so much healing. I mean, they also have 4 meditations. I just have to. There's no other way. Let's just get that improved shell. Will help out once we are in another situation like that. Maybe I can survive it then. Like, ooh. I think Ali will die or she got the target. That's very good. That means she gets a good amount of HP back. Let's see if we can chase down the enemies. We have only 3 of them left, so that will be very useful for us since we're all left alive, or all back alive. Let's just go for the full out chase. Let's hit them a little bit, clear the main wave, and hitting the Scylla as well. Look at that damage. Scylla's taking so much damage, and it applies the Brawler's beat stick. I'm going to just ignore the Scylla for now. Look at that damage, able to kill him just before the ultimate CCs me. And I don't really have Fury or can use it, but even if I had it, I wouldn't have used it there. Since I already finished off the Humbots, there's no way he's able to kill me. Not the Guan Yu on his own at least. And that's probably going to be it. Erlang Shen can't kill us all, and that is going to be a victory. Shell not really going to be of much use here, but better use it than having it unused at all. So that's going to be it. That's going to be the victory. Nice. Actually worked pretty well, not gonna lie. That was not bad. To be honest, they do have 4 physicals, but I didn't really make much use out of it. I still don't know what the name of that item is. It is 1700 gold. It's in the same tree as the Shifter Shield. That could be a pretty good one, because every single time you hit someone with your abilities, you'll regen percentage of your maximum mana. I think it's 2% if I'm not mistaken. So if I hit an ability which costs like 70, and I had like, I don't know, I think I had like 1000 or 1100 mana at the end, I'll get roughly 20 back. It's not a lot. Can still help you out though. So that's definitely something you can look for. But if you really want mana regen, Iris Lament is your choice, especially as Ullr. Other gods, maybe not so much. Usually I would just prefer getting a Hardwood Amulet on the tank, but since we only had 1 magical to deal with, which was the Scylla, I don't really agree with the Hardwood too much. The Scylla had an awkward build. She didn't even go for boots. She probably should have started boots. In this particular game, in this situation, I would have recommended the Scylla starting with Sands of Time and Pen Boots into maybe the Divine Rune or power as for Bancrofts, something like that. Because the amount of cooldown you get from the Chronos Pendant is going to do that much if you just can't kill someone. I mean, you notice how much impact the Syl ultimate can have if she actually kills someone with it. She was able to kill off, I think it was the Kukulkan, and afterwards was able to do an insane amount of damage to me because I wasn't able to jump in time, but also because her ultimate got reset because she got the kill. So getting those kills is very important, and to do that you need more power and not so much cooldown reduction. Also, if you get the bullet, you'll be more mobile, so if you're ever in a situation where you need to retreat, you won't be chased down, because at the last scene you noticed that she couldn't run away from us. I was able to just jump in, chase after her, and she couldn't get away. There was no, even with a 3 up, there's no way she can get away, because we just have more movement speed than her, and we have leaps. Well, I have a leap, of course. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have a request, please let me know down in the comments. I have one request on the list at the moment. That's going to be a Mage Bacchus in Arena. I'll see when I'm getting to that one. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.